The Battle of Ashdown, fought on January 8, 871, was one of the most significant early confrontations between the Anglo-Saxons of Wessex and the invading Danish Vikings during the turbulent period of the so-called Great Heathen Army. The battle took place near Ashdown, generally believed to be located on the Berkshire Downs, though the exact site remains uncertain. This confrontation was part of a series of desperate engagements that year, as the Danish forces sought to conquer the last unconquered Anglo-Saxon kingdom, while King Æthelred of Wessex and his younger brother, Prince Alfred, later known as Alfred the Great, struggled to defend their homeland from near annihilation. In the months leading up to Ashdown, the Vikings had launched a massive invasion, capturing the town of Reading in late 870 and fortifying it as a base of operations. When the Anglo-Saxons attempted to drive them out, they suffered a severe defeat at the Battle of Reading, which left the morale of Wessex shaken. However, Æthelred and Alfred quickly regrouped and prepared to confront the enemy once again, determined to prevent the Danes from spreading further into southern England. According to Asser's Life of King Alfred and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, the Viking army at Ashdown was commanded by two kings, Bagseg and Halfdan, as well as several earls, including Sidroc the Elder, Sidroc the Younger, Osbern, Freyne, and Harold. They arranged their forces on a ridge overlooking the valley below, while the Anglo-Saxon army took position on the opposite ridge. Both armies were divided into two divisions, one facing the other directly across the valley. Æthelred commanded one division, while Alfred led the other, mirroring the structure of the Danish lines. Before the battle began, Æthelred refused to fight until he had finished hearing Mass, declaring that he would not abandon his religious duty even in the face of imminent combat. This decision delayed the Anglo-Saxon assault and left Alfred with a difficult choice, whether to wait and risk losing the advantage of position or to attack without the king's support. Realizing that hesitation could allow the Danes to strike first, Alfred took the initiative and led his men uphill into a furious assault. The fighting was brutal and close, with warriors clashing hand to hand in the narrow valley between the ridges. The tide of the battle remained uncertain until Æthelred, having completed his prayers, finally joined the fray with his division. His arrival strengthened the Anglo-Saxon line and helped turn the balance in their favor. The fiercest combat is said to have centered around a single thorn tree, later remembered by chroniclers as a marker of the struggle's climax. There, many high-ranking Viking leaders fell, including King Bagseg and several earls. The death of these commanders caused confusion and panic among the Danish ranks, eventually leading to their rout. The surviving Danes fled across the Downs, pursued by the victorious West Saxons, leaving the field littered with their dead. The victory at Ashdown was both tactical and symbolic. It demonstrated the courage and leadership of Alfred, even before he became king, and showed that the West Saxons could stand against the seemingly invincible Viking warbands. However, the triumph was short-lived. Later that same year, Æthelmed and Alfred suffered defeats at Basing and Marathon, and Wessex remained under constant pressure. Æthelred died soon afterward, and Alfred ascended the throne during one of the darkest moments in his kingdom's history. Yet the memory of Ashdown remained powerful. It marked a rare moment when faith, determination, and leadership united to overcome overwhelming odds. In the long struggle against the Danes, Ashdown was the first true sign that Alfred possessed the qualities of strategy, courage, and resilience that one day would earn him the title of the Great and secure his place as one of the most revered monarchs in English history.